Hello and welcome to Low Budget Gaming and welcome to another First Descendant video. So we are 3 days away from the launch of episode 2 of season 2, and I just wanted to chat a little bit. Nothing serious here. Things have been a bit quiet, so I've been sort of preparing a little bit for episode 2 and just wanted to share my thoughts on season 2 overall, what I think, what improvements, what I'm expecting with episode 2 and things like that. Overall, if I'm being honest here, season 2 was good. If I was to give it a rating, I would say 7.5, maybe 8 out of 10. They fumbled a little bit with 21 to 30 stages of the Void Erosion Purge, but other than that, I think most of it was pretty good. Keelan was decent, even though I'm not using him much. He was still a decent descendant. Um, Ultimate Sharon was good. Ultimate Sharon farming was very good with the shape stabilizers. Void Vessel was fun, at least for the first 10-15 attempts. Then I didn't really play much. What else? Inez was just pretty good, like the most OP descendant in the game so far. And the best thing was the doggo fellow. The dismantling and the auto filter settings and all of that, it's just made life so much easier. He just goes around, picks up the stuff and dismantles. That's the biggest game changer as far as grinding and farming. Saves so much time. First time I went to a Colossus fight and killed the Colossus and saw the dog going in a circle picking everything. I couldn't believe it. I was just so happy that it actually works perfectly. So, like I said, dog was the best thing, in my opinion, about this new season. And as I said, the Void Erosion Punch was a bit of a misstep, at least 21 to 30, because I feel like they did not market it properly, like explain it properly, that this will be a gun-based activities. You have to get your guns leveled up. The core system, while good, it's the RNG on top of RNG that I did not like with the cores. Like first you need to roll your options on the gun, and then you have to roll the cores. You have 4 elements, and you'll get any one of the elements. You just want toxic, and you're getting fire at 138% when you want 182% toxic. That sort of thing was a little annoying, and there was no easy way to fix it. Um, but yeah, other than that, overall, I think the season was very well done. They had some interesting skins. Again, I bought only this skin this season, but yeah, it's a decent setup. They have their skins. People who want to buy all the sexy skins, they can buy it. Help support the game, all good. Battle Pass was also a big improvement in my opinion. So overall, I think this is a good game. Now, people like me, I do play a lot, but I do understand not everybody's doing that. So content-wise, I think it was fine. You can play a little bit, take a break, come back, finish it. There's plenty of time to finish everything. So that is good. But obviously, people want more. Hardcore content creators, streamers, they want something to do every day. So what I would like to see in the future is more content variety, perhaps. Things that different people can do. So if there's somebody who is a casual solo player, they can do something. Somebody who's playing in a team, they have something to aim for, and things like that. So what I've noticed, at least with the complaints as far as Inez is concerned, and people saying she needs to be nerfed and things like that, the main issue, at least to me, seems to be the lack of a fun mode where people can just jump in and shoot some guns. And so 400% is like the closest thing to that. And I think that is why people get annoyed when they see 3 Inez out of 4 and just running through and cleaning everything. However, the other people, the hardcore grinders like me, we are running 400% dungeons because it is the most efficient way to collect a lot of different things. So whether you want to level up your gun, level up your descendant, pick up some gold, collect some guns so that you can dismantle them and make fine adjustment axes. Void metal fragments are also dropping in dungeons now, 400% dungeons. And we are also getting external components now. And not to mention the amorphous materials, the original things we came for anyway. So that is like the reason why there is this big conflict. Have you ever seen anybody complain about people killing Defiler in 4 seconds? I haven't come across anyone saying that. People may complain about like public matchmaking where random people who are not leveled up enough coming into Colossus fights and getting knocked and stuff. But you'll not see anyone complain about like the boss is getting killed too quickly or something. Occasionally there might be some person, but yeah, there needs to be some sort of basic casual shoot some stuff type of mode, something that's like objectives or things like that. Capture the flag order. I think they have tried a little bit of that, but it doesn't seem to work. Like we have special operations. I personally don't do special operations that much these days simply because everything else I need is available in 400% dungeons or the Void Abyss boss. But again, I'm an endgame player. If I was somewhere in the middle, things would be a little different. Like I can level up the gun and Descendant with special operations, but I don't get extra weapons. So I've been trying to jump up here, figure out if we can do that. Anyway, um, maybe. Anyway, I'll do it next time. So yeah, overall, I think, like I said, season two was good. Few changes, few improvements. But again, I'm willing to wait until June to see what they have in plan. Episode two, I'm expecting more of the same. Basically, right now, um, it's basically a new season like this one in all but name, so it won't be too different, I feel. Now, I have been collecting stuff for season two, and I have collected a lot of crystallization catalysts. You can see I have a lot of these void metal abyss fragments. I have collected the cores. I have put cores on all the guns with the void erosion purge. I have collected 77 crystallization catalysts, 4,500 of these things. The only thing I don't have is the fine adjustment access. So maybe I may spend the next couple of days trying to farm a bunch of these, have like 1,500, 2,000 at least, so that we can re-roll a few things on the new guns that come out. 5 of these should be more than enough. We are getting 4 new ultimate guns, so one each should be fine. 1,000 of these if we have to change the cores. I haven't farmed a lot of the cores because the void erosion purge will be getting a bit of a nerf and will be easier to do. Finally got the protein. Yeah, I've also done all the dog things. So the new dog, they said, will use the same growth items that the sheepdog took. So you need 51,000 XP, and so I have 26 of these, and these things will give you 2,500 XP per calcium thing. So 10 of these and 26 of these is enough. This is also here. This gives 10k XP, so even better. So I can upgrade the dog. I have the materials. So I'm more or less sorted for season two. I may only have to do a few things. The board thing, the Paragon board type thing, arcade tuning, that looks interesting. I'm looking forward to that. That should help make life easier in the void erosion purge. And so, yeah, basically, I'm considering episode two as more of a stopgap thing, a filler season until we get the revamp in season three. Now, again, even with that, I'm not expecting quite a lot because, again, they haven't really told us what they're doing with that. They just said there'll be more content, big seasonal update. They've hired more people, things like that. But they haven't really said how they're going to change the game. If they can just add more different modes to satisfy a different group of players, I think the game will be fine. Like I said, something where the people can jump in, just shoot their guns for a bit. Some sort of, I don't want to say PvP, but something where there is a little more of an interesting objective to do. So that is the thing, and something with more gun-based stuff, I think, because I've seen a lot of new players who make videos and who make some reviews after, let's say, finishing the campaign and stuff. And even I was the same. You notice people are rarely using their skills, and then they say, "My God, 400% dungeons, they take 15 minutes to clear to get to the boss," and things like that. And that is the key. The game doesn't explain these things early on that this is more skill based and more heavy on the skills. The other reason is the gun mechanics are actually very good in this game. And so people feel like it's taking too long, it's too slow, when they could just clear things with the abilities. That's how I ended up using Ultimate Bunny and Normal Bunny early on because I couldn't figure out why it's taking so long. And then I saw some people and they were just blowing stuff. You always have those teammates who are just running ahead insanely fast and just clearing everything. So that's how it got me into this. So there's a Lionel Messi in the lobby. Anyway, so yeah, just I don't know. I'm rambling at this point. I was just having a drink and thought I'll just chat a little bit, basically wrap up season two, share my thoughts. Overall, I think it was good. I'm looking forward to it. I like the game. There are several reasons, personal reasons. I was having issues last year. I was thinking about quitting gaming altogether and stopping YouTube because there were some issues in the family, death in the family that affected us quite a bit, all of us in different ways. So I was at the stage where I was just not happy AAA gaming in a bad spot, all that nonsense with games coming out broken, very expensive, microtransactions, loot boxes, DI stuff, all of that was just getting too much, and I thought I'm just going to stop and come back in a few years when things have settled. And then this came along, and I was happy with what it was. It sort of took my mind off. It gave me some daily routines to do, basically jump in, clear the battle pass, farm something, craft something, unlock something. So it just kept me occupied. And so I'll have a soft spot for this game. Hopefully, it keeps getting better. I'm happy with the progress. As long as the devs keep supporting and making more content, I'll be happy and supporting the game. But yeah, that's a wrap for season 2. Hopefully, episode 2 is fun. Hopefully, Serena is good. The guns are decent. New content, new area, etc. And yeah, I hope the game keeps getting better and better and more people enjoy playing this.